Hi guys. So we've learned about the ancient Greeks and Romans, and obviously they've accomplished a lot. But what legacies have been left to us, this modern world, by these ancient empires? That's your task to find out. So you'll be creating a presentation showcasing what has been passed down to us from the ancient Greeks and Romans. Let's take a look at some of the topics you can explore. So if we scroll down here, you could create a slide about language. Many English words have been taken from, the ancient Greeks and Latin. You could showcase root words and what they mean in Greek or Latin and how we still use those words today. You could take a look at entertainment, things like theater, games, sporting events, sporting arenas. What did we take from the ancients that we still do today? Think of the gladiators. What sport kind of is similar to how the gladiators fought in arenas? Or what about the Olympics, right? How do we still show homage to the ancient Greeks through the Olympics? And you did read an article about that in class for your article of the week. All right, looking at religion and mythology. This should focus on how their religion, the Greek gods and goddesses, have impacted us today. Do we still see them in movies, books? Do we reference them in music, advertisements? So you might take a picture of a cereal box that has, a lightning bolt on it to represent Zeus. Or what about a modern product like Nike? If you didn't know it had Greek roots behind it, you might want to check that out. All right, moving on to architecture and engineering. We talked about this in class where the Greeks were really known for their columns, the Romans were known for arches. Try and find pictures of modern buildings that have a nod to the Greek and Roman architecture. Obviously, government is a big accomplishment that we've taken from the ancient Greeks and Romans. Focus on democracy, focus on the republic and laws, and how we've improved upon that. Finally, math and science. This should focus on mathematical and scientific theories and inventions that the Greeks and Romans developed, and how did we take what they gave us and improve upon it. You can also talk about astronomy in this section here. So scrolling down, you will find pictures within your home, community, or the internet to highlight the legacies of each topic left to us by the Greeks and the Romans. I really encourage you to try and get out there in your community, look around your house, take pictures of what you already have. But if you can't find pictures for some things, you are going to need to use the internet to do that. And pixabay.com is a great site where you can access free photos. You don't have to worry about copyright infringements, giving credit where credit is due. You don't really have to, put together a bibliography page if you use pictures from this site. So making it easier on you. But please note that if you do take pictures, let's say off of Google or anywhere else on the internet, that you do have to cite your source because that's somebody's work. All right, well, let's take a look at this example. So this might be slide 1, where we're showcasing architecture. I found a picture of the White House. Obviously, it's right here labeled the White House, and I have described what we took from the ancient Greeks and Romans, showcasing the columns, the arches, and anything, fountains even. Rome was known for their fountains. And then I would write a little caption underneath it. Each picture should be labeled with the Greek and Roman influence. So when you're creating your presentation, you can use any tool you like. There's a ton out there, but some things that I've used or have found to be cool are, obviously PowerPoint. If you haven't used PowerPoint, it's the oldest but truest presentation tool out there. If you have used it, I encourage you to try something different. Try a Prezi. Prezis are fun. They're interactive. You can embed videos in there. there's lots of different styles. You could be very creative. Also, you could do your presentation on Padlet. Padlet is not really a presentation tool, but you can use it for that. You can, put your pictures up on your Padlet, and I think you can also embed videos on there. Adobe Slate is something that's new that I really like. Check it out, even if you don't want to use it for this presentation, why not? You might want to use it for your own pictures. Google Slides, if you're a Google person, that's easy to use. And then Photo Peach, try it out. Glogster is a poster site where you can kind of create a collage. I don't know if it's free, but you can get a free trial. And then just send me the link and I can check it on there if you're more of a poster type person. If you would like to add your own voice to the presentation, just like what I'm doing right now, you want to download Screencast-O-Matic. It's really simple to use and pretty fun. So this project is due to me on Tuesday, May 17th by 3:00 p.m. Since this is an assessment, I will not take a late grade on this. It's only 5 slides and it's very doable. On Monday after school, I will give us some lab time till 3:45. So if you want to finish things up or you want my help, be prepared to stay after school on Monday. You can email your project to me at elabide@sollake.org, or if you're using Google Docs or you're just a Google person, you can send it to me on my Gmail account or to my Gmail account at lmobide20@gmail.com. Please, please, please do not procrastinate. This is, especially sending it out. Things happen. You don't want to be sitting there worried about your project. So test it on someone else, maybe your parents, a sibling, or your friends to see if they can open up your document or open up a link. So here's your rubric. It's to the point. You need at least 5 slides. Can you have more? Sure, you can have more, but you need at least 5 to get your full 5 points. So on each slide, you must have illustrations showcasing the legacies passed down to us from Greece and Rome. I don't want you to explain the legacies for me. I don't want you to explain the architecture. I don't want you to explain the religion and mythology. I want you to explain how we use those legacies today in the modern world. So through architecture, our buildings today, especially our government buildings. Why do you think we've modeled it after the ancient Greeks and Romans? Okay, label your illustrations. Make sure you have captions explaining the legacy to me on how we use it today. A slide or a text or a voiceover explaining how the achievements of ancient Greeks and Romans benefit us today. Why have we kept it? Obviously, we have some use for it. And then, of course, within any presentation, you want to make sure you have correct spelling, punctuation, grammar, capitalize, especially proper nouns, Greek, Roman, proper nouns, capitalize them. That's, a simple thing that people forget to do. A presentation should always be neat and creative. I want to see, are you doing more? Are you putting some effort into this project? If I could just tell that, you slapped it together within 10 minutes, well, you're not going to get the best grade possible. I want you to play around. I want you to try. And if you go above and beyond, I will give you extra credit points. That's for sure. So again, in order to achieve an A, you should get 20 points, and you could get extra. I hope you enjoy this project. I hope you have fun with it. Be creative. Talk to your friends. Talk to your family. See what they have to say about it. Do a little research online, but be sure you're not copying things online and pawning it off as yours. That's plagiarism. We do not do that. We know that we are professional students. So I look forward to grading your presentations and showcasing them. And I'll see you guys on Monday. Bye.